Hara hara YouTube, Yamates! Alright, you guys, we are in the mines because, yes, as you can tell with the new ores and everything, we are in the 1.17 update and we are already greeted by Mr. Creeper. Thank you very much. But yes, I started doing some mining because we are 1.17, but I came across this guy. Look at him, so cute. Sweet, and we got our first achievement for 1.17, the cutest predator, and we got our first axolotl. So sweet, very very cool. So yeah, I'm in the new update. Pretty excited. Got some mobs over there, but yeah, the new ores look fantastic. Love them, and I love how now with iron ore we get a little bit iron ore instead of just like that single like iron ore block. So that's fantastic. But I have been just trying to mine and get some of the new stuff like their bucket of axolotl. But in today's episode, I want to try and gather as many of the new blocks that I can from our world. I went ahead and already deleted some of the older chunks that we had surrounding our base, and I tried to preserve as much as the base area we could, and just deleted a lot of the new older chunks that I had been to but hadn't really done anything in. And so we should be pretty close to all the new chunks. I haven't confirmed that yet, obviously, because I'm in my world now, trying to figure that all out. But yeah, just from our mining expedition, I got all that stuff, and so quite a bit of stuff. So yeah, our base up here is looking wonderful, and we still have many more improvements. Probably we'll do later on in this episode today. But let's go ahead and go back down to mining, and I will update you guys as soon as we start finding some of the new ore blocks, or maybe some new ores, or just some new things that we can find. Not new ores, but some of the new. Oh yeah, maybe we'll find some new ores. But yeah, let's go dive right back into mining. Be right back. Okay, here we are. Yes, so we finally found our first new block of the 1.17, and yes, it is the deep slate. Yeah, a cobbled deep slate, and so really excited to use this stuff. I'll be honest, there is a ton of new blocks. It's really hard to try and keep up with all the new blocks that they've added into this update, and I want to try and use as much of the blocks as I can. I definitely would recommend watching probably a different YouTube channel to be more updated on like some of the new blocks or what's been added. In this episode, we're just trying to gather them and then use them later on. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep on mining to find some more stuff. Okay, here we are. We are not too far away from our deep slate, and here is tough. Yes, so I don't think this can be crafted into anything quite just yet. And so it's more gonna be like a decoration block as well, but I don't know how I'll use it. But yeah, look at all these new ores. I mean, I love being able to find the deep slate ore blocks because they just look fantastic compared to their like counterparts. So yeah, I mean, look at all that. That's so cool. Can't wait to use these in like maybe an iron or just like a mine, detailed mine that we could do. Ooh, even look at the lapis lazuli. That's so great. Okay, but yeah, this is perfect and love collecting all this new stuff. Again, like I was saying, I don't know how I'll use it, but we'll figure a way and try and implement all this stuff in some of our builds from now on. And I do plan on using a lot of these in our builds. So um, I will probably use them in some of our builds today and later on in this episode just for some stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and just keep on mining and see if we find anything else, hopefully. So yeah, let's go ahead with that and just keep on mining. Okay, yes, I kept mining, found this little entrance or a little cave area, and we found our first glow lichen. Oh, and as well as our copper. So very cool, very excited to use this stuff as well. I know that it does give you a lot when you mine it with Fortune 3, and maybe not. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you will get quite a bit just from that. And this is glow like it. I don't think I can use it with a silk touch. Yeah, you can't get it with the silk touch. You'll need shears for that. But let's go ahead and just keep gathering some more of these blocks. But I mean, yeah, I love these new textures and just the yeah. Look at all this. This is so this is so much fun. I really do love the updates, and I'm really happy that Mojang continually updates this game and progress that it has. It's just so awesome. And I'm actually more excited for the 1.18 update, which will be the caves and cliffs. But being able to use all these new blocks in the time being is a good enough trade. And I do appreciate their focus on their team to try not overload and stress them and you know give out a bad update. I think this was splitting it up into two parts was pretty good, a good idea for them. And props to them for working so hard to continue to update this game and make it as awesome as it is. Okay, and yes, we have some more glow like in here, and so since we can't get it with our silk touch, let me get my ender chest, and I should have a couple of shears in here. So let's grab that and gather our first glow lichen. So yeah, it should be more reproducible with a what is it? The oh my gosh, bone meal. Yeah, bone meal, but I don't have any right now, and you could really need it. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'll do with the glow lichen, but I mean, hey, it's a new item, so we'll just gather it as it is. So yeah. Oh, but so happy with our axolotl. So cute. We'll need to name that guy as well as all of our tools pretty soon. I definitely need to come up with names so I don't have to keep switching them out. Just looking at what the description is, but hopefully I'll be doing that. And I definitely still need to continue collecting more of these blocks. And I heard something. Yep, it was a zombie right there. Okay, very good. So yeah, let's just keep on mining. I mean, so far we've been finding a lot of the new ores, new ore textures and whatnot. Even this deep slate, I love this deep slate. Honestly, I can't wait to use it. But let's go ahead and keep finding stuff. Maybe we'll find some diamonds or other ores and textures. But yeah, there's nothing up here. And yeah, let's keep on going with this. Hopefully. And I'll keep going until my inventory gets full. Okay, so my inventory got full and I was up here minding my business, actually just putting stuff away in a chest, and I got ambushed by a creeper. So, still, this space is not mob proof, so that's unfortunate, and we'll have to take care of that. But it's just a quick fix, and all of our items, luckily none of the chests broke or blew up, but all the items and items frames did. So we'll just have to put all these back, which is not too big of a hassle, but it is annoying nonetheless having to deal with that. And so yeah, freaking creepers, man. Honestly, just sayaku. Sayaku in Japanese is like the worst. So, but okay, let's go ahead and put everything back, and hopefully I won't mess it up. Meats are in that chest. In the farm goods, gunpowder, etc. We had nothing for that, I believe. Our leather and our mop goods are right there and right there. Okay, sorry, so I just went ahead and skipped it. Started putting away all of our new ores and new blocks in this chest, so hopefully I'll be able to gather more stuff later. But what I actually need to go ahead and start doing now is put this away first, and then I actually want to go find a geode as quickly as I can. I know that geodes are going to be pretty fun to explore, especially with the amethyst and the amethyst shards and everything. We have our copper now. Oh, I'm also putting everything in that chest just to show you guys later, hopefully, if I don't forget. Maybe I, who knows, there's so much to do in this new update as far as like new blocks and everything. So let's go ahead and keep mining, and hopefully we'll run into a amethyst shard. And also I noticed that there are some visual bugs with the update that I hope will get fixed with their patches, but it's not too bad right now. So let's go back down to mining. Okay. Okay, just how to show you the diamond texture. So it did change a little bit, I think, from the original OG. They still kept it as OG as possible, since it is the diamond block. And I mean, I think, yeah, I like the new one better. I like this new texture better. I don't know if it changed too much, but to me, it definitely does look a little bit different. So I think they did. Um, but yeah, keep mining. Let's Okay, so I think we finally found it, guys. I think we finally, yes, we found our first geode. Okay, perfect. And so yeah, this is calcite, I believe, and that is what surrounds a geode. I'm trying to find the entrance without having to dig around it too much. But you know what? We'll just go through. Yeah, so I think, yeah, you can break these block of amethysts, and I believe that's alright. And yes, there we go. Okay, here we are. And yeah, look, this is a really pretty decently sized. I say this is a pretty large geode. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is so cool. You can even hear the sounds like the amethyst chime. Oh, the sounds are so cool and I love it. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. Okay, but yes, even some will go lichen to accompany it. But yes, as you can see here, you can collect all these blocks of amethyst, and then you'll notice these ones with the X's. And these are budding amethyst. So yeah, even with a silk touch, you can't collect them, just like I showed you. So don't break them because that's where the amethyst shards will grow. And I believe it was like a 20% tick every, oh man, is it 10 minutes? I don't know. But it will take some time, obviously, for them to grow. And there are 4 stages, I believe, to an amethyst shard. And when they start lighting up like this, yeah, I believe it's amethyst cluster, yeah. So you can still touch them and get them in the shape they come, like so, and yeah, easy like that. But if you start breaking them, I believe in the largest cluster is the only, yeah, in the cluster form is the only time you can break it and you'll get something. The little amethyst shards. So you gotta wait a little bit for them to grow up. They'll glow like these ones on the side. But that's pretty much it for a geode. And oh yeah, calcite is only found with the geodes. So if you need to farm them, go ahead and try to find as many geodes as you can, because I don't think you'll find them anywhere else. But that's pretty much it for the geode. I think it looks fantastic. I love the colors and these amethyst. And we'll use these later for our builds. Okay, so we'll go to the next thing. Okay, guys. So big dum dum noob move on my part. So I thought I was recording all of this netherite upgrades that I've done to all my tools and my armor, but I, being the big idiot and nub that I am, totally messed up my recordings and audio, and I didn't capture any of that. So big sigh, big oof, type F in the chat, whatever. But oh my gosh, it feels bad, man, is honestly how it would sums it up. But yeah, I mean, I'll go show you right now in the nether all the damage that we did for, finding this netherite. But honestly, I'm a little bummed out that I've been having a lot of trouble this episode as far as audio and just some visual stuff. Um, so yeah, I'll just, I mean, not to get too down, I'll just come down here. I'll just show you the damage that we've done here in the Nether. But as you can see, we've done lots and lots of damage to find all this netherite. I've been using TNT, I've been creating tunnels. Yeah, you can even see I haven't collected all the blocks. I mean, I'm sure there's still tons of blocks somewhere that I haven't picked up. But I would create a tunnel, place down a bunch of TNT. I mean, not in a row. I'd space them out just so that we'd save more TNT along the way. But I would then again just light the TNT and then just have it all explode in a huge line. And since netherite is pretty blast resistant as well as fire resistant, it's pretty easy to find. I'm sure you've seen videos. But yeah, I mean, you can see how much damage, how much mining we've done here in the nether. It goes on and on and on. I've been doing so much, but real shame that I haven't been able to. I mean, I wasn't able to record any of it, any of the upgrades that we did, as well as the smelting of the netherite. Um, I still have a couple tools that do need to be upgraded, so I guess I'll try and salvage the video by upgrading those when I can. But I've been doing this for quite some time now, so I thought, I was doing mining a lot in the overworld, so I thought I'd change it up, go to the nether, find some netherite, but now I've been mining here way too long, and so let's go head back to the overworld and get on with the next project. Alright. Okay, so the next project that we're actually going to do is upgrade our zombie spawner XP farm. So you can see that it's still working just fine. And I mean, it's definitely still a great place for me to just repair my tools for the time being and collect rotten flesh and all these other goods. And so, yeah, I've been just taking that whenever they drop it, repairing the things, disenchanting, and repairing it back all the way up. And yeah, so it's been a great work here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just build this all off camera, and hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna try and implement a lot of the new blocks as much as possible, and hopefully you guys will like it. Don't really have a plan, but I'm gonna just start building and see what we end up with. So let's go ahead and that. All right, guys. So yes, here we are. We've gone ahead and finished the room, our zombie spawner room, and yes, look at this. So we're already greeted by some deep slate tiles, and voila, I love this room now. I think it turned out fantastic. I still need to replace these two stone bricks for the tinted glass. Don't mind the shape. I don't know why I did that. It's all right. But this tinted glass is amazing. Yeah, you can see in it still, and it still won't let any light. And you have to use the amethyst shard with a glass, and it's pretty, I'd say it's pretty expensive for the cost. So you use 4 amethyst shards and 1 glass, and it creates two glass pieces. And so I still needed it to get some more amethyst shards, but that's all right. But I think this room turned out great overall. I think the blacks and the grays and even the wood, the stripped oak log that we have for our flooring turned out great. Oh yeah, like our storage, and that turned out pretty good as well to save myself from having to just transport it all the time. Okay, sorry, but yeah, I just wanted to show you the finished room. I think it turned out great, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks so much better with the full tinted glass rather than having just the awkward shape that we had going on. I don't really need to tell it what it was, but yeah, zombie spawn is working great. Okay, on to our next little bit. Okay, so I just thought I'd show this really quick. I thought it was funny, but as I was leaving the zombie spawner XP farm, I came across two pretty big slimes, and then all these guys just came out, so thought this was fun. This is how I have been collecting my slime for the most part, just whenever I come down here. I actually do have a slime spawn chunk somewhere, but yeah. Okay, on to our next real project, you guys. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is actually our next little project we'll be doing is working on a little pond up here. And I already went ahead and created our shape, and I actually do want to extend this out a little bit further, maybe to right here. And let's place that, and another one right there. Okay, so yeah, I'll be creating a pond here. We'll probably replicate it similar to what we have in our home over here, which I'll show you really quick. I'll probably just make it out of stone and cobblestone and mix it with some stuff here and there. But I'm gonna go ahead and just fill that in and do that part, and I'll be back with the update for that for you guys. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are, finished off the wall and the pond, and I think it turned out spectacular. I'm loving it. And yeah, we're using a lot more mossy cobble and mossy stuff. And we're also using coarse dirt at the bottom here to show like maybe mud has, just consolidated down here at the bottom of our pond or whatever you want to, whatever lore you want to give it. I think it looks fantastic. And so yeah, the next part now is for me to fill in the rest of this water, but I don't need to show you guys that on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and just record it, start recording again once we've finished off and filled in the rest of our little pond that we have over here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so yes, we are also greeted by our wandering trader, or yeah, wandering trader, and it looks like his llama boys got caught and his leads are also right here. So this has happened a lot, which is why I have so many of the llamas here. As you can tell, I'm actually go ahead and let's put you boys there, and yeah, you can just keep swimming in our new pond. That's totally fine. I don't mind it. But yes, I think our pond has turned out great. Our next little part, actually, I'm going to try and connect this pond with our little stream from our farm up here, and I wanted to do that right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put a half slab, and then that'll close it out. But if you just waterlog it, that should be fine, and the water should start flowing out. And perfect. Yeah, I think this looks great. This guy better not break any of my. Oh, not like what I just did, but he better not break any of my wheat blocks or wheat or else. But yeah, I've been trading mini blocks as much as I can, as you can see here. There's some stuff I can't trade with him, obviously, since I don't have it. But I'll actually go show you our progress with all of the mini blocks that I've been collecting. And the idea is to use those mini blocks as a decoration around the base here and there. And yeah, I mean, I've got 2 chests right now. And look at all the stuff. So you can tell what's been traded more, like the photography table, but working on our second chest, and man, love trading for these mini blocks. But yeah, let's go ahead and put that in. And so now what we need to do actually is start working on our foliage, our greenery around our little pond, our ike, I think is, yeah, ike should be the right term. That means pond in Japanese, but let's go ahead and I actually want to place my bushes down first. So let's go ahead and place the bushes down, and then once we place the bushes down, then we can get a good idea of where we can start placing other green, like bamboo or flowers or whatever, sugarcane or whatever you might want to put. So yeah, just like that. That's usually my process, I guess you could call it too. I'll put down these bushes and then we'll go from there. Let me just take a look. I think oak leaves should be the right thing that we've been using. Yeah. Oak leaves. I want to copy it just similar like this, so we can actually do a couple double high. Don't need that. Do one right here as well, and I think yeah, that looks alright. We'll do another one here. Maybe one right there. And perfect, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and start doing some of the bamboo. Let's throw that right there. And throw maybe a couple right there, 2 right there, and we ran out. And so what we need to do, I believe I had 1 more bamboo, and let's see. Don't need our water buckets. Yeah, we have 1 more bamboo, and I'll just grab some bone meal, and then we can just quickly use the bone meal to gather some more bamboo. But yeah, I'll probably need to do a bamboo farm here sooner or later as well. But just really easy. Just go ahead and keep it hitting it. And yeah, with the torch hitting that, that means that I have hit the max. And I'll use the axe to collect that all with one swoop. And there we go. Really easy. Let's go place some more here, maybe two right there, and one by the doggo. All right, perfect. I think that should be good enough. That should be good enough for now. Let's go ahead and put some rose bushes or some sort of lilac bushes or something, just to add some more color. Yeah, since roses are right here, we'll just go ahead and do that. Maybe 5 should be alright. Yeah, we don't need lilacs. We'll just use the rose bushes for now. Okay, let's place one here, maybe one right here, one more right here, and last one right there. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and just have this grow a little bit, and I'll figure out something else I can do in the time being. Alright, actually I just thought of something I could do while we're waiting for everything to grow. So one way that I have been trying to light up my bases, just without having lights show, is just the way I just showed you. So I'll dig a hole down, and honestly, it can be any block. I'm just using a lantern just because I have them, a lot of iron as well. And then I just place a green carpet on top, and I think it looks great because it looks like the grass is growing a little bit. And right now it's still daytime, so you can't really see it very well. But I think it is a great way to hide some of your lighting, and so you could use lanterns, torches, sea lanterns, just whatever, honestly. And yeah, you can't fall through, obviously, since it's carpet and everything, but it's a great way to hide some of your lighting. Obviously, it's a little bit harder next to grass path blocks, since it is elevated or lowered grass path block. But since grass is just a full block, you can just place it on, and it looks completely normal. Oh, I mean, as normal as like it can be. And I think it's a great way to make it look like grass is growing, and maybe it's a little bit higher in some places. And the green carpet does a pretty good job. It's not like a ridiculous color like the maybe like a lime green is. And let's actually go ahead and delete this one block or bamboo. Put another light here. But yeah, nighttime is usually a great time to do this kind of lighting up your base activity, just because you'll see what areas are darker, obviously. And I want to try and make this as bomb proof as I can. As I say that, of course, the skeleton shows up, but luckily we have enough dogs that just scares the skeleton away, and our bow is bad A. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just keep doing that. Okay, so I went ahead and just kept on going with our lighting. I've added here there. I still have yet to collect the stuff from him, and maybe we'll just do one more here. But yeah, I've gone ahead and just added all of the lighting as much as possible. And I didn't add a light under every single carpet just because some places already had light, and it wasn't necessary. But for example, you can do double. You can double up on some places and make it look like it's a larger patch of like grass or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't abuse that too much and put a ton everywhere. Just have like a nice couple that have like two carpets or whatever you want to do. I think yeah, having just a few places is a lot better than just spamming the whole place. Me personally, obviously, if it looks better in your base, then by all means go ahead and do that. But this is just one way that I've done hiding lights in my worlds and bases. But I think this turned out great. So, okay, I actually have one more project I want to do. So let me get ready for that, and we'll do that. So yeah. Okay, so here we are. Our last project is actually we're going to be making a cart right here. So I have all the stuff with me. It's not too much, just a lot of double stuff. hay bales. Yeah, we'll be using the mini hay bale block, so excited to use that. Some chests and some carpets, and these are going to be for our llama boys, because we are going to have our llama boys connected to our cart. And yeah, I'm actually going to move the grass here. And let's see, so it's going to be 2 wide and 3 long, but I guess if you want to call it the wheels, these are going to be the wheels, some very nice square wheels. And this is going to be the back part, so use half the slabs back there, and then we're going to be using the trap doors. Make sure that they're facing this way so that the ridges aren't out, and then go ahead and place your 2 fences right there. And now I think about you need to crouch. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, that's going to be the cart, and now we'll just throw all the stuff on top. So let's see, I wanted to use the barrels back here. Let's see if I can angle them. Perfect, yep. And then we'll use the trap doors back here to just add some more, I don't know, depth. And then we'll use our hay bales and crouch, yep. And let's actually have this one face down. There we go. And we'll use a hay bale block right there, the mini one. And yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, doggo, we're gonna have to move you. Come over here, please. Good boy, thank you. And then let's go ahead. And so these are gonna be like the pulling things, if that makes sense. Oh, did not want to ride you. I want to put you on our cart. So let's go grab you, place you right there. Grab you, and then place you right there. And perfect, yeah, done. Okay, what we need to do now is throw our chests on the llamas, and that looks perfect. And then ride you, put your red, give you a red color, and then we'll give you a black color. So red and blacks and whites are probably going to be the main color majority, but this is our done card. I think it looks fantastic. You probably could extend the fence gates to 1 more. It might look a little funny with how long it'd be, but we'll leave this fence for now. But yes, okay, perfect. I'll need to figure out what to do with these llama boys as well, since I've got so many of them, but that looks wonderful. Okay, our base is slowly coming together with life, and I love it. I think the pagoda in the back looks wonderful, and oh, just everything. The atmosphere this brings, the vibes, and oh, okay. So actually, I did open that up to create another stream. And what we can actually do is, let me grab some bone meal, and we can actually go ahead and do some sea grass in our ponds to give it a little bit more of that green, and that should look good. Let's place it here like that. I have a lot of half slabs and stairs and fences everywhere, so there aren't too many places, but in the places that we can, yeah, I think that looks amazing. Perfect. Yeah, that looks wonderful. That looks so much better. Everything else has slabs or something. Yeah, that's slab stair. Okay, so perfect. Yeah, I mean, that makes it 100 times better. I don't have the lily pads since I haven't found any. Yeah, I haven't found any swamp biomes nearby. Let's actually go ahead and do the seagrass here as well. So unfortunately, maybe one day we'll have a wandering trader selling lily pads, but let's actually go ahead and use the short grass that we have. Yeah, I think that actually would look really cool as well if we added that. So we don't need the flowers, but I'm actually going to start decorating our base with some of the short grass as well, and that'll give it some more texture and detail. We definitely don't need this much, so I'll do some lawn mowing, lawn punching, and spread this out thinner. And I think that should look perfect. Yeah, I think that looks wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna do that around the rest of the base, and hopefully, yeah, that should be it for this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and do that around the base, and then we'll do one last walk around, glimpse of the base to see how it all looks together. So yeah, everything's growing as well. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, here we are in the land of Yama. Oh, this is so awesome. I think this is really turning out wonderful. I mean, the grass looks great. Our carpet is hiding our lights wonderfully. Our cart looks awesome. Our pets are all lively, doing wonderful. And our pond is amazing. Definitely can use lily pads, but we'll get to that sometime. And let's go ahead and take a look at it from up here. And I think, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Maybe we can get a better glimpse at it from the pagoda. Added a door here. Everything's hidden. So let's see. Oh, yeah, you can see that. I've been working on that. In the next episode, I'll explain it more. Probably, but let's see. Yeah, and you can tell I've been trying to mob proof this by putting all the string up here. But not a good glimpse. But actually, so yeah, I have been breeding bees up like crazy because in our next episode we are going to be creating a bee farm because as you guys already know probably honeycombs are going to be a hot commodity with this 1.17 update because you will be able to create candles, wax the copper blocks, and do just all sorts of stuff with them. So hence the reason why we are going to be using our bees. I am going to breed them up and create as many as I can for our farm. But for the time being, they'll be stuck in that location. And for now, we have a finished base with all of our decoration, lighting, and carts and everything. But as always, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you all for checking out this video. I know we had a lot of problems, but thank you so much. Arigato gozaimasu and sayonara. See you next time.